Hi, everyone. Kate Byers, founder of Corporate Women Unleashed. Welcome to today's Facebook Live, where we are talking about how to stop second guessing yourself. Wow, wow, wow. How many of you has this happened to? Put a 1 in the comment below. I know this used to happen to me ad nauseum. And as I worked my way up the corporate ladder into the executive ranks, it didn't get any easier, right? Because as we get more senior in our careers, there's a lot more decisions coming at you. You're going to walk into controversial situations and you've got seconds, if not minutes, to make a decision. So one of the things we hear a lot, especially from women, is how do I disconnect from that? Because what will happen is if you're not confident in your decision, you're going to go home and instead of getting on your Peloton and having a great workout and feeling amazing, you're going to be worried the whole time. Should I have sent that email? Should I have not sent that email? Should I have addressed it this way? Should I have not addressed it this way? Should I have, written the presentation this way? Did they like the presentation? Should I have said A? Should I have said B? Right? I mean, just the craziness that goes on in our heads is stealing time and fulfillment from our lives. So look, it is absolutely possible to have an incredibly powerful career with lots of demands, lots of chaos, but you got to learn to shut off your mind. So the first thing you have to realize, and especially if you're a high achiever, is you got to stop pushing. Because one of the things high achievers do, and really a lot of people do this, but you drive, and then drop. Right? It's like work, and then in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 months, 6 months, 3 years, whatever it is for you, you're going to rest. That cycle has to stop. And you've heard me talk about it before. You have to learn how to integrate your needs every single day into your workday. Taking a break, fulfilling yourself, getting your exercise, eating something healthy. Those things can be integrated. We have clients who are working 78 hours a week and they start integrating these things. And we show them how in small bits of time. Immediately you're going to get energy back. Immediately your mind's going to clear. So if you don't have a clear mind and if you're not doing things to fill your cup, what's going to happen? You've got less time, less energy, and less willpower to make good, solid decisions. How many of us have taken, a break from vacation and all of a sudden you come back and you're like, oh my gosh, I have all these great ideas and there's all these solutions and things just come to you and you're able to make higher quality decisions. Happens all the time. How many of you maybe when you're in the shower or you're doing something like that, you're like, that's what I should have done. That's the best decision. It's because you've allowed your mind to work the way it was designed to. Our minds are not designed to always be on, full of a million different things. So you've got to disconnect it, and you have to do that by caring for yourself. The next thing we see over and over again is that what the ultimate fear in the decision in making the decision is, what if it fails? What are people going to think? What if someone's upset? There's a what if. It's a fear-based thought process, and that's what's keeping spinning in our minds. So what you have to do is learn how to communicate through controversy. And this is something that in our culture we avoid, do we not? We do not like to have conversations or be confronted by someone. But once you no longer have that as your fear, great. Management didn't like your idea. Cool, let's talk about it. Hey, your boss is upset, didn't like your presentation. Cool, let's talk about it. Hey, your employees are upset. The team is mad about something. They don't like a decision. Cool, let's talk about it. Or let's not talk about it. But the whole point is that shouldn't have to be something that you carry with you. It's not your problem to help other people feel better emotionally. It is your job to make sure that you're solving for the major problems in the business that you're assigned and that you should be solving for, and bringing forth the quality decision making that is truly going to solve for that. And if someone else is upset about it, that's simply a conversation, but it's not your job to make sure everyone else is happy, right? That's their job to make sure they're happy, just like it's your job to make sure you're happy. So that's kind of the 1-2 punch. We teach this over and over again. And once you learn it, influence, calm, relaxation. Yeah, I made a decision. Maybe it was a great decision. Maybe that decision is not going to bear fruit like I thought, but you know what? I'm going to go home and swim in the pool with my kids. Or you know what? I'm going to go to the gym and get a great workout in and go to dinner afterwards with my husband. This is life. This is that is the way it should be. You should just flow from one thing to the next and be confident in the decisions you're making. And when that happens, it is just yummy. I mean, life just gets rich. It gets peaceful. You have flow because you can just shut it off, right? So that's what everyone should be looking for. So keep that in mind. And I look forward to our next Facebook Live, and leave some comments below. What are the types of decisions, I would challenge that conversation, that really spin you up? And what do you worry about? Are you worried about what people are thinking? Are you worried that the decision is going to lead to failure? Are you worried that you won't be valuable if you make a decision? Are you worried that, what is it, that you're going to lose your job? I mean, we all have these things going through our head. Highly driven women have it a little extra special because success has a different level of meaning to us sometimes. So just keep that in mind. Share below, and we're happy to answer any of your questions or chat more about it. Again, I'm Kate Byers. Thank you for being here for today's Facebook Live. I hope this was informative and insightful to you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.